Greetings, Steve here, Steve Subramaniam at the West Green Station. Steve Subramaniam. That's me. No, not really. Anyway, I'm at West Green, or... yeah, what can I say? This is my workbench. What I'm going to do today is... I built that J17, which is in... looks like it just come out of Stratford Works. After an overhaul. It ain't going to stay that way for long. Here's the station master's dog, Ruby. Hello, Roo. How you going, all right? Yes, I'm a very good dog. One common or garden DMR J17 in pristine condition. Not how I want it. Oh, love that clock. So, this is what I'm going to do. This is my garage. This is where my train set's going to go. Layouts, railway. Well, call it whatever you like. I don't care. Roo, get out of the way. So, I've got a air compressor here. And I've got a trusty Paasche H single action airbrush. I've also got a Paasche VL too, but I like using this one. Very simple. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it an overall weather. So, the first thing I'm going to do is give it an overall weather. Now, I like using the airbrush because when you think about it, all the muck what got on a loco sort of was atmospheric pressure stuff. It fell out of the sky, from a chimney, wherever. So, I always think putting it on with an airbrush is like the natural way it would have gone on. So, what I'm going to do is first give it an overall sort of grey, sort of ashen look. So, I'm going to mix up some white paint with some black. I want it sort of a very dark grey. And what I'm going to do for thinners, I'm actually going to use this horrible stuff. Oh. Why? Because it's sort of contaminated and it's going to add to the gunk and it's going to look wonderful. The trick is not to overdo it. You put a coat on bit by bit. So first of all, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I mix it up quite thin and I put it on from a distance, and so it just sort of gently sort of mists down onto the loco. You're not painting the loco, you're just misting something on. So I'm going to mix this up now. So here I am in my garage. I filled up my colour cup with this. It's a very dark mix of black and white. So what I've done, I'll try it on a bit of paper. So you can see it's... can you see? So I'm really not painting it. So I'm going to give it a go on the top. The trick is not to overdo this. It's just, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's just toning it down. You can come back from a distance. It's sort of making it go ashen. You can see that. Let's put it on the buffer bit. Oh, look, you can see the buffers, see? Overdo it and you'll wreck the model. I'll do the tender first. You can see, oh look at that, see? Look how that's come down. Let's go down there. I'll turn this off for a second. What I've just done the tender. I don't know how this is coming out with the light. So I've just done the tender and I haven't touched the loco yet. Might be better from there. So you can see how much that's gone down. In fact, look, to me, I don't want to overdo it, you know, I can always add a bit more. Try taking it off, you'll be stripping the damn thing back. You don't want to do that. Not unless you like stripping, and I hate it. I finished the loco with the bit of the ashen grey. What I'm going to do now, I've mixed up into the black this cauldron of whatever it is. I've mixed some, this is brick red, or number 70 anyway. So I've mixed that up and I've got this sort of browny sort of mucky colour. And I'm going to put that, I'm going to run some of that along the underframe of the tender. Maybe a bit around the smoke box, represent a bit of rust, bit of track grime. So, about an hour and a quarter after I started this video, I'm back in my study. I've cleaned the airbrush up. put everything away. Let's have a look at the finished product. So that's it. I don't know how this is going to show up. That's it. Well, so I'll just recap what I did. I used a few colours. I used matte black, which was not Humble, as a tin I just got from a hardware store, just matte black enamel, because you can get a big tin for about $10, so it's cheap. I used matte white and Humble 70. So first thing I did was I mixed up some matte black and white to make a sort of a very, very dark grey colour. And I sort of just dusted it all over to get this ashen finish. After I'd done that, and I felt like I'd done enough, I mixed up some Humble 70 to get a sort of a browny sort of a finish to it, because you get sort of track sort of crap and stuff. So I went over just virtually the chassis subframe and I also went over the rods. Went over the brake blocks, and underneath the firebox was a bit ready. Maybe a bit on the smoke box to show. Oh, come on, camera! Show a bit of rust. After I'd finished that, I've never done this before, but I just mixed up some white, very thin, and I put some over the safety valves and down the side. I wanted to show a bit of lime scale, that sort of stuff. And that's it, and it took me an hour and a quarter. I like the results. Let's turn the loco around the other way. I found it a bit too dark in there, so I've come outside. Let's have a look. This might be better. So that's it. A couple of, two links have come off the front. I've got to put them back on. I'm quite happy with it. You know, is it perfect? You show me something which is perfect, and it depends who you ask, isn't it? It's my artistic impression. It's as I say, it's the first time I've put a bit of showed a bit of lime scale. So never done it before, but yeah, it's quite good. I'm very happy with it. Anyway. Thanks for watching.